All right, so this is the trade recap for June 25th, so Wednesday. And it was a good trading day. It was honestly like a perfect day. So we have had so much bullish momentum in this equity market. If you guys have been following my trades at all, you know that I've pretty much only been taking longs this past week or two. And this is why. Look at the daily chart. Everything is bullish. Go to the 4 hour, everything is bullish. Go to the 1 hour, same story. And so coming into the morning, I was looking for longs. I didn't want to look for any shorts because of how bullish the market had been. Sorry, if we look at Forex Factory, we do that first. And Powell was testifying at 10. So that actually is a key point for me to articulate here is I don't want to trade when Powell is testifying because he could say anything hawkish or dovish that's going to change the market in a big way. And so my thought for the morning was I got to get a trade pretty quickly or I might be waiting, sitting around for a while. Not that I wouldn't take a trade because I do scalp and, I'm in trades for 1 to 3 minutes. But something that I had to pay attention to. And so off the open, I'm on the 1 minute chart. And really what I want to see is some bullish buying pressure right off the open. And so I want that high to get taken out, potentially even this high, and then look for a retracement back to these EMAs because we were opening up, I don't know what it was, 1.5% or so, and trading significantly above VWAP. So it's a gap higher. We get bullish pressure right off the open. I'm sorry, that was on 5x volume or 5x speed. Let's go to 1x speed and redo that. So we get a push right off of the open here. Okay, that's what I want. I want a push off of the open, and then I want a retracement back to these EMAs and some bullish price action. And so that's what we get right here. And so I entered on, I think, this 934 candle. Fuck. Oh, I just got to close Pine Editor. All right, so let's go back. Sorry about that, guys. Thursday. So we got to go back to here. Sorry about that for all of my 5 viewers. All right, so we're here. The market open, same thing. We're still bullish, looking for longs. We pop higher, retrace back to the EMAs, and so now I'm looking for a long to retake these highs. And so we get a nice bottoming wick, bullish candle. I enter on the next candle, and we're off to the races. And I think I was out of this trade very quickly. And so again, I'm only really looking for 20 points max here, maybe 30, because I can only make a certain amount of my PAs for this Apex account, which is a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. You could have got 30 points out of this or whatever, but that was the trade right there. Really quick scalp, bigger risk than I'd usually like. And usually I don't like to take a trade this close to the morning or close to the open because volatility is just so much higher and these candle wicks are a lot longer. And so usually I like my risk to be like 8 to 15, 8 to 12, 13 points. This was a little higher, but trade played out, had a nice winner. And so if we go to the PA accounts on Apex, you can see that my performance for the 25th was, let's see, okay, let's just go try yesterday. For some reason the performance isn't working. Let's see if we can load this up. Performance on this account for yesterday. Go. Okay, well this isn't loading, so it is what it is. You can see the account value is about 54,000, so $4 grand in profit. And that's because I had a small winning day today, but this is about a $400 winner. I took about 20 points on that trade. This isn't loading, but that's really it. Rinse and repeat. Same type of strategy every day. So if you guys find this helpful, feel free to message me or comment on the video. We could chat over comments or Discord or whatever. Talk about financial markets and trading. If you guys are struggling, a lot of it really is, first of all, finding a strategy that you have confidence to stick to. But in addition to that, you have to have a strong emotional discipline, because I did struggle with that for a long time and still do from time to time. But one and done on the futures markets is my ideal situation, and that's what we got here. So thanks for sticking with me. Kind of a crappy trading day besides that, but to the next one.